and are no longer using the contact information given on their amnesty application forms are encouraged to visit either location so our team can update their application. All applicants are further advised that they will be invited to visit the police station in the district town of their residence to attend an interview. This is a part of the process, and applicants must not be concerned about their immigration status. Kindly take a copy of your electronic receipt when attending this interview. All amnesty queries can be made by reaching out to us at number 14 Orchid Garden Street, Belmopan, Mondays, Thursdays, Fridays, during normal working hours, except on Fridays when we close at 4:30 p.m. in Belmopan. We can also be reached on our amnesty hotline numbers 822-4913 or 822-4914 or at WhatsApp at 610-3674. Public service announcement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Immigration. Comunicado de Servicio Público del Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores, Comercio Exterior e Inmigración. Se informa a los solicitantes de amnistía que residen en Corozal y Pueblo Aldeanos que todavía están en posesión de un recibo manual amarillo y están esperando recibir un recibo electrónico que un equipo de la Oficina de Amnistía en Belmopan estará en Corozal, en la oficina del Palacio Municipal, el lunes, martes y miércoles, agosto 21, 22 y 23, a partir de las 8 de la mañana a las 5 de la tarde, excepto los viernes cuando cerramos a las 12 del mediodía. Se aconseja a los solicitantes que fueron llamados por nuestros empleados de amnistía para presentar los documentos pendientes, que entreguen los documentos a nuestros equipos en los lugares, la fecha y la hora mencionados. Documentos solicitados para ser entregados a resultados del laboratorio médico, es decir, prueba de VH, VDRL y el TB. B. Antecedentes policiales. C. Formulario de declaración. D. Los solicitantes que necesitan completar formularios complementarios serán asistidos por el equipo de amnistía. Se alienta a los solicitantes que hayan cambiado su número de teléfono y dirección y ya no utilizan la información de contacto proporcionada en sus formularios de solicitud de amnistía a que visiten cualquiera de las ubicaciones para que nuestro equipo pueda actualizar su solicitud. Además, se informa a todos los solicitantes que serán invitados a visitar la estación de policía en el distrito, pueblo de su residencia para asistir a una entrevista. Esto es parte del proceso y los solicitantes no deben preocuparse por su estatus migratorio. Por favor, envíe una copia de su recibo electrónico al asistir esta entrevista. Toda información de amnistía puede ser informada visitando nuestra oficina en número 14 Orchid Garden Street en Belmopan. Lunes, jueves y viernes durante horario de trabajo, excepto los viernes en Belmopan a las 4:30 de la tarde. También pueden llamar al 822-4913 o al 822-4914 o WhatsApp al 610-3674. Este es un comunicado de servicio público del Ministerio de Relaciones Exteriores, Comercio Exterior e Inmigración. Social Security Board of Belize and the Ministry of Health and Wellness introduces the National Health Insurance, NHI, for the District of Orange Walk. You can register at the following places: Northern Medical Specialty Plaza, Polyclinic, Orchid Drive in Orange Walk Town, Clínica Nueva Esperanza in Nuevo San José Palmar, Clínica La Asunción in Asunción Street in Orange Walk Town. Plan Belize is to have every Belizean to receive primary health care. All registered persons must have a valid social security card, keeping a commitment to our people, national health insurance, expanding health care to all, national health insurance, delivering on Plan Belize.
Feel the beat. Power Hit Radio. Feel the beat. Power Hit Radio.
All Belizeans in Belize and around the world, stay tuned to the #1 talk show, Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza for reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news, and the most impacting topics of discussion. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza on Power FM, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. Let your voice be heard. Call 673-2224 or text 661-2721 or visit our website www.powerfm955belize.com. Start your morning with Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. And get informed.
Warm home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old home, Belize, my old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Soon I'll be back in my old home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Warm home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Warm home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Once again, a pleasant good morning to you, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Cuando son ya esta mañana las 7:51 las 7:51. Buenos días, Orange Walk, buenos días, Corozal, buenos días, Belize.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize, home, Belize. Take me back to my home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Son las 7:53, las 7:53. Gracias una vez más, Orange Walk, gracias Corozal, gracias Belize. Estamos en el 95.5. Estamos en lo que es Power FM. Estamos en su programa matutino Despierta Belice. Su servidor Sani Baeza contigo esta mañana. Orange Walk. Orange Walk, buenos días. Man, I'm telling you, it's a beautiful morning in Orange Walk, but a very bad and sad one. You know, we always listen about crime, and I keep on saying every crime can be prevented. And I'm serious about this, you know. I'm serious about this. People who go and commit a crime. La gente que van a cometer un crimen, van a hacer un crimen, lo piensan. Lo piensan, lo piensan, lo piensan. Piensan de ese crimen que van a ir a hacer. Voy a ir a robar. Voy a ir a asaltar. And sometimes these people take days and days and days and days sitting down, asking questions. Cada cuando Sani sale de su puerta. Cada cuando Sani va al banco. Cada cuando Sani va a su rancho. ¿Cuáles son sus clubs más favoritos de Sani? ¿A dónde él va a tomar? ¿A dónde él va a hacer lo que tiene que hacer? These people, while you are busy working, thinking how you will pay the bank, while you try to work as hard as you can to pay the bills, these people are sitting down just watching you. Just watching you. Sometimes it happens with maybe, como dicen, insider, ¿verdad? Siempre dicen there's an inside work. An employee would say, boy, the boss got a lot of money. Watch out, every time the boss goes on, the boss goes on, watch out, the boss bring a lot of money. Y la gente, cuando hablan, unos escuchan. When people talk, others are really listening. And they scout you. And they attack. It's like a lion who is out there looking for a prey. He know they go for attack a specific prey. He's going to attack something because one thing he wants to do is to eat. The kill is to eat, and that's the truth. Esta mañana yo les voy a decir que es triste para nosotros, porque Orange Walk es pequeño. Orange Walk is a small town, and everybody knows everybody in Orange Walk. Todos los conocemos en Orange Walk. Y de veras que para oír lo que le sucedió al señor Albert Burns, we hear about home invasions to Americans in remote areas. We hear about home invasion in farms and ranches that are far away. But in a town, en el pueblo de Orange Walk, these son of a guns are getting brazen. Yo lo estoy diciendo, these people are getting brazen. Y yo les voy a decir, start to crank your guns. Get on your guns ready. Orange Walk, get on your guns ready. We cannot let nobody come to Orange Walk and start with the foolishness. We have to help the police department. De veras. Tienen que ayudar a la policía. Uno gato no license firearm, uno crank it. Crank on the guns. Do not let people come to this town. Do not let the lazy people try to conquer those who are working hard. De veras, they cannot overcome us. They can overcome us if we left ourselves. Yo te lo voy a decir de esa manera. Y tal vez se van a molestar conmigo porque lo estoy diciendo de esta manera. I am not inciting violence. I am not inciting no crime. But people have to defend themselves. I say this because it is real. Those people out there who are willing and ready to attack us. Man, just imagine now. Just imagine a hyena chasing a lion for meal. How can a hyena chase a lion for a kill? Would have never happened. Except if the lion is old and cranky and all alone. But when we have one tongue, when we have one community that sticks together, I am telling you, there is nobody that can come and take advantage of you. Nadie te puede agarrar ventaja. Nadie. People are coming to Orange Walk, and they are welcome. We cannot stop them. If they come from Stan Creek, they come from PG, from Cayo, from Corozal. If they come from Mexico, they come from Guatemala, Honduras. We cannot stop them because it's a free country. But it's a free country that stipulates a lot of laws. Tiene bastante leyes. And it is so sad that we are learning today what happened here in Orange Walk. An elderly man was held up and roped and robbed of valuables and cash totaling over $25,000 early Monday morning in Orange Walk town. The man, Albert Burns, reports to police that he was asleep inside his house and was awakened sometime around 2:30 Monday morning by some noise. Burns said he saw 3 thieves at his bedside. Then they proceeded to tie him up before demanding money and valuables. When the Assyrians left, they also took Burns' Toyota 4Runner and other personal and household items. It was a pastor who lives nearby who heard Burns screaming for help after the robbers left that came to his aid. Pastor Howell Williams, first responder, says, I hear when somebody like scream, I need some, yes, help. They call my name Howell or Ismael. But him, Baal, I, please, please. I gone close to the man, Albert. I asked him, Mr. Albert, what happened? And he tell me, come, lose my hand and my foot, please, because somebody just nearly killed me. Well, I opened the door. He gave me an opportunity, permission. I gone and lose it. Burns, who is a real estate agent, owns and rents out many of the properties on the street. His next door neighbor, who requested an anonymity, told us they regret that they didn't hear the screams for help because he's very courteous and considerate landlord. He's very attentive to the house needs and come see what we need and all of that. Man, todos casi conocemos a Mr. Albert aquí en Orange Walk. And I want to tell you something, Orange Walk. Sé que tal vez es difícil, but you have to prepare yourself. You have to get ready for these people, because these people will not respect you. They will hurt you. I wish Mr. Albert could say and recognize one of the faces, at least one, Mr. Albert. Never want to forget that what they did to Mr. Ramon Cervantes. This brings me to mind many crimes that have happened in Orange Walk and still gone unsolved. Look at that Cervantes family. Losing a husband, a father, a grandfather, a brother, an uncle, a friend, a mentor. How easy they could have gone with Mr. Albert and kill him and bury him. How easy they could have done that. Orange Walk, we cannot let down our guards. Sometimes I know that toll bridge, they have removed the toll bridge, but I have always said, and I pray that the Prime Minister, instead they got them policeman that he hosts, make him move the policeman there and put one checkpoint, Mr. Prime Minister. Put a checkpoint right by the bridge, by Tower Hill, by Carmelita before coming into Orange Walk. Put a checkpoint. Honestly. At least to know who is traveling, man. The Mexico, you need to go from state to state. Every state got one checkpoint. Every state in Mexico. Why can't we have a checkpoint on every district? Why can't we put a checkpoint on every district? Put checkpoints. If that be the case, and see, just to see who is passing and who is not passing. Man, it's serious. De veras. Ya asesinaron al señor Ramón Cervantes. De su cañal lo llevaron. El señor Albert Burns de su cama. Gracias a Dios que puede contar la historia el señor Albert Burns. ¿Quién será el otro? Who will be the next one? And how many have been robbed? ¿Y a cuántos ya jodieron estos sinvergüenzas, cobardes? ¿A cuántos ya le robaron, ya les quitaron, ya los trincaron, Ya violaron a sus mujeres, a sus hijas, pero por vergüenza no lo dicen. But because of shame, they don't say it. Because of being afraid, they don't say it. Orange Walk, we have to stand up together. Belize, we have to stand up together. We cannot let a few terrorize us. We cannot let a few having you bolting up your house at 4 o'clock. You cannot do that. You cannot let this happen. Tú no puedes hacer que esto pase, Orange Walk. I'm telling you, Burns sell 16 gauge and 12 gauge. I think Rapidito Loan they sell 9mm shots. I think People's Choice, they sell bullets. Watch a get on nothing ready. Orange Walk, get on no guns ready. Those who have licensed firearms, no start to dust up on nothing, oil up on nothing, or no go start to practice shooting. Because here there's them people, they come. These people are coming for us. I am serious about this. These people don't respect nobody. These people are targeting. And they are think, they will just think that Jake have money. That Jake have it. And when they go to poor Jake, they don't find nothing. And when they don't find nothing, then they will hurt her. Why? Because he don't have. These people are serious. These people are scouting. These people are looking. These people are like a roaring lion going to and fro to see who next they will devour. I am telling you, this is serious. Hi, Sunny, good morning. Hasta aquí en Champagne Ridge. Hay rastas. Mi sobrina le robaron su bicicleta que ella usa para ir en la escuela. Man, I want to be honest with you. I don't know, but if I am out here and I see a stranger passes, no problem. If I see the stranger is back again in hours, I look at him and I go out and I make sure that they see me. And if I say pass one next time or the fourth time, believe me, I go to him and I say, yo, you need some help, my brother? Can I help you? You did look for somebody? You lost something wrong this area? No, honestly. Honestly. We have to be serious. We have to be serious and do not be afraid. Believe me, do not be afraid of them. Ellos te tienen tanto miedo a ti, igualito como tú les tienes miedo a ellos. People, these people are coming to hurt us. Esta gente están viniendo a lastimarlos. Gracias a Dios que el señor Albert Burns puede contar la historia que le pasó. Man, an elderly man, a man who has served in his youth, a man who is, man, a family man, a man well known in Orange Walk. Man, imagino agora que Mr. Burns ya ni va a querer ni salir. I don't know how he have been sleeping, how he slept last night. Young, strong, peace, a young people.
I want to tell you no Ridgewack, take out unogon. Take out unogon. I say this and I'm serious about it, you know. I'm serious about it. Second, get ready because then you don't have to sleep at 16 crank pa on the side. If you don't hear nice, you don't fire one shot. Yes, man. Yes, this is not inciting violence, you know. This is trying to protect you. Sleep with your 9mm crank with one extra clip on the side. Uno 45s, uno 38s, uno take it out, uno go shoot, make sure the thing will work. These people are serious and they are coming for us. They don't care. They are just running a risk, a chance. If they could hit you, they hit you. If they can't hit you, then go in and they'll come back. And if they can't get to you, they'll get to somebody else. But they won't stop. Because that is their profession. That is what they do. They go to steal, rob, kill. That's what these people do. And they don't have no mercy. They don't care. No les importa. Es triste. Es triste, triste, triste que esto esté pasando en Orihuac. Es triste que nosotros estemos mirando que esta gente, estos jóvenes, estos delincuentes, estos sinvergüenzas, estén haciendo lo que están haciendo a la gente. It's sad. It's sad. It's sad. It's really sad. It's really sad. Look at the young man. They come, robberies on the road. And they always say, you know, cuando está lejos, no te importa. Oh, man, ¿quién sabe? Yo no lo conozco. Dicen que robaron a alguien de por Stan Creek. No sabemos quién es, no les importa. O dicen que alguien de Corozal, pero ni lo conocemos, no les importa. Pero cuando están golpeando a tu vecino, when they are knocking at your neighbor's door, then they will come to yours. Después que ya chinguen al vecino, then van a venir para ti. Porque lo que ellos se llevaron se va a gastar. Whatsoever they took, the 25,000 in gold and jewelry and cash and even the man Forona, whatsoever they took, that will done. Y cuando eso se termine, van a regresar, van a buscar a otra persona. Y tal vez no en Orihuac, tal vez en Corozal, tal vez en Stan Creek, tal vez en Belize, tal vez en El Cayo, tal vez en PG, a donde sea. But they are like a roaring lion looking for a prey to kill. These people are serious. Sí, Sani, tienen que acabar con estos ladrones, matarlos, así que se quiten del camino. Y es triste, ¿sabes? Porque hay veces, Raúl, cuando pasa y después que van a identificar el cuerpo y cuando digan que es tal fulano, van a decir, y mi hijo era el único que trabajaba, el único que me traía pan, era un buen muchacho, mi hijo que me mataron, el único hijo que tenía. It's real. The worst part, when the police find out who the thief, send them to jail, couple of days, they are like nothing happened. That's the reason they do it again. They don't have no shame, no mercy on the elders, especially so sad. They are hard working people. Honestly, I will tell you, Carolina, I did 10 years in prison. And many times the reciprocals, they call it, who go in and go out of jail. You know when they say when they go to jail? They're on holiday. They go to the prison to recuperate because maybe of the drugs that they are using, because of the bad life that they can't sleep good out there. They are knocking around. When they go to jail, they have 3 meals, they have a bed, and they have roof over their head. They need key. Then go to prison for relax. That's how they take prison. The criminals take prison as a safe haven. They go there to relax. And that's real. And that's real. And I tell you the truth. They go there to relax. They don't go there like for the worry. No, man. They reach home. They reach home. And if they are known to deal with chopping and doing this and doing that, the next day then done the work. They have them there. They do what they got to do. Finish their time. Go out. And when they go out, they go try again. They go try again. When the system has been failed and manipulated by the high power and corruption, the lower end people don't care to rob and do bad things. Belize needs a disruptive change so people can have a chance. Blessings to our people. Thank you, Adolfo Carlos Garcia. Very good. The system needs to be fixed. The system needs, what I tell you, you know one of my greatest admirers, which I love Bukele. I love Bukele. 60,000 plus. When El Salvador was one of the worst countries in Central America. When El Salvador era el peor en Centroamérica. Go today to El Salvador. Tú anda y visita El Salvador hoy. Vas a ver qué gran diferencia hay. You want a place, a safe haven? You want to walk 2 o'clock in the morning with your cell phone and your big chain and your gold ring? The only street you can walk 2 o'clock in the morning and feel safe is in El Salvador. Si tú quieres caminar en las mañanas con tu celular, dinero en tu bolsa, tus cadenas y esclavas de oro, siendo mujer o hombre, solo en Centroamérica, solo son las calles de El Salvador. Nowhere else you can do that. Only in El Salvador. You can't do it in Costa Rica. You can't do it in Panama, worse Honduras and Guatemala, worse Belize. But you can do it at El Salvador. Because the president of El Salvador is serious about business. The president of El Salvador is not playing no games. These people, these thieves, these robbers are coming to hurt us. And this morning, I want to keep on sharing with you. Load up on the guns. Load up on the guns. Commissioner, you need help. The Orinjuak Police Department, the Belize Police Department needs some help. I am serious about it. We need to also protect ourselves. We need to help Belize. These people, then they come to your bedside. They no longer are doing what they did Mr. Ramon Cervantes. Mr. Ramon Cervantes, they grabbed him at his farm, in his cane field, en su cañal. Los sinvergüenzas. en su cañal. De ahí lo sacaron, de su cañal, trabajando, lleno de sudor, con sus botas y su machete. Se fueron con don Ramón. Un maestro, un alcalde, un senador, un esposo, un papá, un abuelo, un tío, un hermano, don Ramón Cervantes. They took him from his kin field. No, Mr. Albert Burns, from his bed, en su cama a las 2:30, he heard noise. And when he conscious, 3 thieves, 3 men, are right standing over his bed. They are standing over his bed and then tie him up and they robbed him. Aquí en Orange Walk. El pastor no escuchó nada hasta que se habían pelado los sinvergüenzas. It's very sad, Orange Walk, pero si nosotros no los protegemos, ¿quién nos va a proteger? We have to work together with the police department. Honestly, hay que trabajar con lo que es las policías. Si no lo hacemos, estamos en serias situaciones. We are in serious problem. Lo más que duele es que uno trabaja. Lo más que duele es que uno trabaja duro para comprar sus cosas. If he had a gun and killed them, the poor gentleman will feel so bad. Well, I will tell you, Miss B, you have to get ready. These people don't care, no respect. They don't care who you are. It can be a woman, a man, or a child. They don't care. These people come to kill. It's so sad what is happening at our country. Shameful would be if we find out if someone that knew him, people lazy and heartless. We are living in the, watch out this, that the neighborhood of the prime minister of Belize. This is the way they get to me, you know. That this is the prime minister's turf. This is the prime minister's home. Este es el territorio del primer ministro. These people have no respect. These people have no respect. Nada de respeto. No respect. So what we do now? They hire policeman now, like Chinaman, to make them mind their house at night? Is that what we will have to do with our police officers? Is that what we will have to do? Put one policeman in a pa your fence, pa every fence? No, man. No, man. You know, the other morning I had a commitment. I never do no show the morning. And I was going by the Prime Minister's street, you know. And when the Prime Minister was moving off, what a policeman ran nearly in front, 2 houses from the Prime Minister, and pushing me on another street. But I did not want it to go to that street. So I knew the Prime Minister was moving. So I parked on the side of the road. And about 4 different police officers were running to corners and stopping vehicles, and because Johnny Briceño was moving from his house. I think that day Johnny went to San Esteban, if I'm not mistaken. Esa mañana estuvo en San Esteban. Tiene como 2 semanas, 2-3 semanas que estuvo en San Esteban con los niños. And while that happened, the police security that is behind him, you know, the Prime Minister saw me, we hailed each other, and they continued going. And about a week later, I met one of the officers. And I asked him, why so much commotion when the Prime Minister is leaving his house? He said, we have to protect him. We have to protect him. He's our Prime Minister, so we have to protect him. I told him, man, Johnny is loved and overloved by people in Orangeburg. People in the country love our Prime Minister. And I don't believe Prime Minister have to fear absolutely nothing. Nothing to fear about, because he is loved by the people. ¿Ok? El número para marcar, sí, es el 673-23-24. Dice aquí, vamos a ver. Díaz, imagínate un niño con una pistola de 9 milímetros en un bag. ¿Qué hizo el gobierno? ¿Arrestaron a él, el papá o la mamá? Yeah, I remember that case. I remember that incident. Esos niños en Belice, y esas son cosas que tenemos que aprender. Esos niños en Belice son usados por estos grupos, como dice Bukele, de terroristas, because they are nothing but terrorists. And honestly, it is sad, but it's real. Our children and our elderly are the targets of those criminals. Nuestros niños y nuestros seres queridos de la tercera edad son las víctimas de estos sinvergüenzas. It is sad. It is sad. Mr. Burns, I pray that you are okay. I pray that you are, I know that it's not easy. Do not let these people rob you from who you are. Do not let these people rob you, Mr. Burns. Be strong and be you. Nuestro país, Belize, le pertenece a los ricos y ellos no caminan por las calles peligrosas de Belice. La gente de Belice ha sido saqueado desde que entró Musa y Barro. No hay ningún control y cuidado. La autoridad de Belice es más violenta que los propios delincuentes. La policía y BDF está para callar, oprimir a la gente. Dios bendiga a nuestra gente en Belice. I will agree to disagree with you, my good friend Adolfo Carlos García. Te voy a decir que hay ciertas cosas, como te digo, que son las leyes, the laws of the country. The law protects every citizen as much as the law protects you. It also protects those who we classify as criminals, those who are employed and those who are unemployed, those who are rich and those who are poor. The law is there. The young and the old. The law is there to protect. To protect us from any wrongdoing. And that's true. And that is true. But what I'm saying is that really something needs to happen and to happen fast. Things are getting tough in Belize. Las cosas se están quedando más duros en Belize. And I will tell you, Adolfo, to work 45 hours a week and to collect $225. Tú sabes que está trabajando duro, 45 horas a la semana, ganando $225. Es más fácil y solo me va a tomarme 10 minutos que yo agarre un baseball bat y te espere que estés caminando en el callejón tú solito y te dé 2 porrazos con ese bat y te quite tu dinero tuyo. 10 minutes and take me for take away your 225. ¿Y sabes qué es más peor? El miedo que tú vas a tener de ir a reportarme. El miedo que tú vas a tener después que ya te amenace. Anda con la policía y la próxima vez te voy a matarte. Eso es lo que te van a decir. Go to the police. Go to the police. Make a con kill you. Go to the police. Y no vas porque tienes miedo. No vas porque tú le das esa oportunidad y privilegio. Por eso no lo hacemos. La policía está para protegernos. The police is there to protect us, and that is why we need to work with the police. Doesn't care what they got to see. Tú estás ahí para trabajar con la policía. Es triste. It worries me, you know. It really worries me when a crime like this happens. If they have one thing where happen between gangs or groups where they deal with the same, much of that for their life. Accidents, this, but when it comes to their kind of crime, you have to wake up. Then te tienes que levantarte. They are nothing for play with. If they don't find who they are, it's going to be problem. This is a serious issue. I say this because it's a serious issue. All right, then they come for Mr. Burns, they back where Mr. Ramon, they come for Mr. Burns, and they will come again. They will hit us again. They will hit Orange Joak again and again and again and again and again and again. Then they bring the style a Belize City. But it is 8:36 here in studios, las 8:36 minutos. Vamos a hacer lo que es el pronóstico del tiempo. Gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the Old Master Gold Rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. What's this? Some gold rum come to town, Old Master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, Old Master stand a ground. Some gold rum fade the funk, Old Master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, Old Master gold the rum. When the people having fun, Old Master gold the rum. When having a barbecue, Old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in town. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a drum. Some gold rum feed the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in town.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. At this time, we join the National Met Service of Belize for this morning's weather forecast for today, August the 23rd, 2023, as of 6 o'clock this morning. We join forecaster Catherine Cumberbatch for this morning's weather report. Good morning to you, Miss Catherine. Buenos dias.
Good morning, Belize. A moist and unstable northeasterly airflow prevails. The 24-hour forecast of Belize and her coastal waters calls for cloudy skies today with a few sunny spells, and high temperatures today are expected to reach 86 degrees Fahrenheit along the coast, to 89 inland and 78 over the mountains. Tonight, the skies will be cloudy at times with low temperatures of 78 along the coast, 72 inland and 68 in the higher elevation. Some outbreaks of showers and thunderstorms will develop mainly along southern and some coastal areas this morning. These showers and thunderstorms will move to inland areas by afternoon and then redevelop along the coast and southern areas tonight and tomorrow morning. The winds will blow from the northeast at 5 to 15 knots and the sea state will be light chop. A low tide occurred at 9:03 this morning, followed by a high at 3:02 in the afternoon. Another low occurs at 8:12 tonight and a high at 2:20 a.m. The sun rose at 5:37 a.m. and set at 6:13 p.m. The moon comes up at 11:29 this morning and set at 10:54 tonight. The outlook for Thursday and Thursday night is for cloudy intervals with a few showers and thunderstorms to develop mainly along the coast. In the sargassum forecast, there is a low chance that a few sargassum mats could drift onto our beaches during the coming days. And in the tropical weather outlook, at 6 a.m., Tropical Storm Franklin made landfall along the southern coast of the Dominican Republic near Barahona, with maximum sustained winds of 50 miles per hour. Tropical Storm Franklin was moving towards the north at 10 miles per hour. And that's your morning forecast that was prepared here at the National Meteorological Service.
Thank you so much, dear forecaster on duty, Catherine Cumberbatch, for this morning's weather report. And thank you to our sponsors, Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors, Old Master, the spirits of Belize.
Well, this about the old master gold rum. The rum that hold the crown. The rum that run the town. Get it while I sing along. Watch this. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around, old master stand a drum. Some gold rum feed the form, old master climb the home. When parties start to bump, old master gold around. When the people having fun, old master gold around. When having a barbecue, old master gold for you. When having a picnic, old master gold for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, Old master gold lily. Some gold rum come to tongue. Old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue. Old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue. Old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue. The number one rum in tongue. Some gold rum come to tongue. Old master lick them down. Some gold rum come around. Old master stand a drum. Some gold rum feed the funk. Old master climb the hump. When parties start to bump, old master pull around. When the people having fun, old master pull around. When having a barbecue, old master goal for you. When having a picnic, old master goal for it. You're sipping your mixed drink, old master goal lit. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, old master holy crown. Some gold rum come to tongue, the number one rum in tongue.
Old Master Rums, Belize's finest liquors. Old Master, the spirits of Belize. Cuando son las 8:43 las 8:43, estamos en lo que es el 95.5. We are on 95.5, and definitely we gotta say thank you for choosing Power FM.
We have to consider that patients are our priority. Without the patients, we wouldn't even have a job.
If we display a bad attitude to them, then it will worsen their situation.
We try to be lenient with everybody, all the patients that come here.
We have to interact more calm and let that person get the service that he needs. At the end of the day, he feels satisfied.
It's easier for people to react when you know you have that they're comfortable to speak to you one-on-one.
I'm lucky to find patients they have a lot of patience too and understanding.
Most patients are satisfied because we have doctors available here almost every day.
Most time people just want somebody to try for them.
The community get happy when they reach the nurses and the doctor, because sometimes they have village, they only have buses 1-2 times in a week, and it's better for them when the health system go to the village.
We can highlight who are the faces of NHI, who are there every day on the ground addressing the needs of the persons accessing care.
Start of this signing of these contracts today also signals and marks the beginning of a new chapter in healthcare in your Rinjoa district.
We are today to sign the contracts with 3 primary care providers: Clínica Nueva Esperanza, La Asunción Radiodiagnostic Center, and the Northern Medical Specialty. These are the 3 private providers who would be giving clinical services in Orange Walk.
I think it's a great example of private and public sector working together for the achievement and the benefit of Belize.
This morning's event brings us here in Orange Walk, brings us one step closer to meeting that goal of giving full coverage to every man, woman, and child in Belize under NHI. And the plan is that next year we want to extend to the north side of Belize City, and by the middle of 2024, we will begin the process of moving to the remaining district, which is the Cayo district.
We're also, of course, very grateful for the strong support that we have received from the principals, the teachers, the students, and the communities of the 6 schools. We've added 3 additional schools, so there are 9 schools, I think, and we're reaching, I think, over 800 students daily who are being fed under this program. So we now have 9 schools participating in the program in Corozal, Orange Walk, and the Belize districts. The Ministry of Education is deeply committed to supporting this important initiative, which complements and enhances our government's, our Plan Belize National Healthy Start Feeding Program.
And that is the Honorable Francis Fonseca working towards feeding programs in the country of Belize. Las 8:48 minutos, las 8:48, estamos en el 95.5 y recordándose que hay que registrarse para el National Health Insurance. Okay, that's very important as well to keep on reminding you about getting registered. But yes, Orange Rock, we have to protect ourselves. We have to be there for one another. Okay? And definitely, I will be asking you to work close with the Orange Rock Police Department. You have a friend that is a policeman. You have a family that is a policeman. Make sure that you have their numbers in your phone. Traten de tener esos números en sus teléfonos. You know, 911 is the number for you to call every time. Se puede conseguir la ayuda. And definitely, you got to protect yourselves, okay? You got to protect yourselves and your families. And that's the truth. You know, and it is so sad. Es triste para que estemos viviendo ya en este tiempo con mucha tecnología. You know, I always see, you know, sometimes you can see some pretty homes, bonitas las casas. But man, they are like, if they are jail, como que si son cárcel, you know. You build your fence and all kind of thing. You put those jail wires, I call them, razor wires. You know, you have to pull razor wires. You have to burglar bar your veranda, burglar bar your door, burglar bar your window, burglar bar. Man, yes, I understand how scared you are and how hard you work for your things. But also people must learn how to respect. And the law must be there to protect us. The law must be there for us. And this morning I really want to stay with that. Okay, quiero cerrar esta mañana diciendo que the only safety and how safe we can feel is when your neighborhood is synchronized or connected with your neighborhood. And that's the real thing. The love is gone, Sonny. This will never have happened in Orange Walk in my time. Orange Walk is growing, Miss B. Orange Walk is expanding. Sometimes we see new faces. Sometimes we see strange faces. But there are people now who are calling Orange Walk their home. And yes, it is very important. For politicians, it's good for votes. For politicians, it's good for growth. But for us, sometimes we got to be careful, okay? They just robbed the artist Miguel Bosé home in Mexico City. They hold him and his family. They rob all the valuables, and with so much security, corruption is inside and outside. There is no respect for authority. Está diciendo aquí que acaban de robar en la casa de Miguel Bosé, el cantante artista mexicano. Le han robado en su casa, Human Vision. At this age, Mr. Burns deserves to live in peace, not in fear, not because of those lazy thieves. No longer he will live like before. Something need to be done. Thank God they didn't kill him. That is really terrible. No words to explain how I feel concerning the hard-working man, how they treat him just to rob him. So sad. Yeah, y es cierto eso, okay? Please wish my sister Claudette in Texas a safe Franklin Lurking Day. All right, thank you, Miss B. This is Sunny. Good morning. I'm hearing about what's going on in Orange Walk, about stealing, hurting people, killing people. You know, this has to stop. Everything is going on Chester Williams' watch. Belize is not that big. You guys have a special forces to get them in action. Okay, this year say to get them in action. Do like what America does, clean up the mess. It's ridiculous. Send Barrison. That's why we have the BDS. Let us show our powers. You got to read house by house, and I guarantee you, you're going to find a lot of weapons, and a lot of these bad guys are good, okay? That's my comment for this morning. Mr. Sani, gracias por ser una voz amable que le importe al bienestar de nuestra gente. Yo nací de Orange Walk, Tom. Yo vivo en Ciudad de México por 23 años y estudié para ser un life coach y conferencista. Pronto regrese para ayudar. Necesitamos como país hacer la diferencia y cuidemos uno a los otros. Gracias, bendiciones. Viva Belize. Peace and love. Thank you so much, Adolfo. Carlos Garcia. You know, I simply want to say that if we would really be there for one another, si estuviéramos ahí uno para el otro, you know, to be our brother's keeper, we still won't be 100% sure that these things won't happen. Like I said again, these people are 5 steps ahead of us and 5 steps ahead of the police. These people plan and execute. I wish to live in a safe Orange Walk. I wish to feel comfortable in anywhere I go. At this time, as so the person said, our elderly need to enjoy their last days of their lives, to enjoy retirement. You know, retire to live in a jailed house. You want to be free. You want to live free. Man, I tell you, I will never forget when I was changing my windows and my brother said, son, ¿quién te va a hacer los burglar bars? I said, what? ¿Quién te va a hacer los burglar bars? ¿Para qué? He said, when you put these windows, you have to put burglar bars because they are easy to break in. I said, I'm not putting windows so that people don't break in or break out. I am putting windows because I like the style of the windows. When I was doing my fence, the contractor said, you need to go higher. I said, what for? I'm just building a fence so that my dog does not get out of the fence and hurt no one on the street. I am not putting a fence so that thief don't jump in, you know. The fence is just a line of respect. My windows and my yard is just a line of respect. If they want to come in, they can come in. We can't stop them. But I am serious about this. I don't play games in my what? No, none at all. Won't play no game. No. You gotta respect, man. You gotta respect. I say this. You gotta respect. It's so sad. Mr. Albert, may the Lord give you the strength to bring back that peace of mind. To be the man who you are. May the Lord always protect you, Mr. Albert, and our citizens of Orinjo Actong and in the country of Belize. God bless our country, Belize. Que Diosito bendiga nuestro país de Belize. Son las 8:58. It's 8:58. This is where I say thank you for choosing Power FM. Gracias por estar con nosotros esta mañana. Y les quiero decir que mañana, misma hora, mismo lugar, estaremos con otro de sus programas. Número 1, Despierta Belice, la cultura norteña. Aquí yo me despido, les digo gracias por la fiel sintonía.
Fine. Take me back to my old Belize, old Belize, old Belize. Take me back to my old Belize. There is not a place to find. Warm, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize, sweet home Belize. Warm, sweet home Belize. There is not a place to find.
Going out? Take us with you on any of your devices. We keep you company anywhere in the world. Tune in to Power FM in your device. Power FM 95.5.
is a public announcement from the Belize Water Services Limited. Belize Water Services hereby informs customers in a part of Orange Walk that there will be an interruption in the water supply on Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023, starting at 1 p.m. The area to be affected is the entire Louisiana area. This interruption is necessary to install key valves in the distribution system. Due to the upgrades, customers may experience low water pressure and/or discoloration when water is restored. Residents of these or nearby areas are advised that water should return to normal by 4 p.m. If they experience water supply problems after that time, they should immediately call BWS hotline at 0800 call BWS to report it. BWS apologizes for any inconvenience this interruption will cause to customers in the affected area. For more information regarding this or any other BWS release, please contact Belize Water Services at 222-4757 extension 1000. This is a public announcement from the Belize Water Services Limited.
In the midst of this year's September celebrations, churches in the North will unite for the annual Torch Run on Saturday, September 16, 2023, beginning at 2 p.m. Runners will line up in Santa Clara Village in the Curacao District and make their way to the Trial Farm Park in Orange Walk District. Beginning at 4 p.m., you can bring out your children to the Trial Farm Park for wholesome entertainment, including face painting and other activities. Then at 6 p.m., it will be a time of praise and worship. For more information, call 634-3234 or 610-5450. Thanks to the Department of Youth Services for your partnership. Torch Run 2023, Saturday, September 16. Come, celebrate Jesus with us.
Public service announcement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade, and Immigration.